According to Vogue, best friends are the new boyfriends. But according to you and I, what's the vibe? And it's tricky, right? Because on one hand, the idea of love and a romantic partner is genuinely so beautiful. On the other hand, a lot of us have learned that you cannot prioritize only a partner in your life. You also need to have best friendships and people that genuinely feel like family. So what even is the balance? Because when one of your friends moves away for a guy while the other is moving in with her best friend to literally adopt a kid, the other one's dating five guys, the other one's in her daycare, and the other one is just living by herself thriving. Honestly, I don't think there really is an answer. But we are going to explore what this all means in this episode of Brown Girl Unscripted. Hello, cuties. Welcome to another episode of Brown Girl Unscripted. I know the setting is a little bit different. I decided not to go into the studio today, and I wanted to do a solo episode because I feel like I haven't done one of these in a fat minute, and y'all deserve some one-on-one time with me. And recently I've been noticing that many of my conversations with my friends surround friendship and how important it is to us. And I've noticed as the homogenous sort of trait between all of us, the fact that we all value friendship so much. Whatever relationship status is, we've learned that we want to have third spaces where we meet up with friends, make new friends, even if you have moved in with your boyfriend or even if you got married in a specific city. Like, it is so important to, oh my god, my hair is messed up. Okay, I think it's fine now. It's so important to have other emotional attachments because your partner literally cannot be fulfilling all your needs. But at the same time, your partner definitely is someone that is a priority, right? Like, I was talking to my friend the other day and we were saying, like, yeah, friendships are really important, but then when it comes to, oh, I told my friend I'd hang out, but then your partner is sick, you want to be there for them, maybe they're just not feeling well, they want you to hang out with them, like, what do you do? And the thing is, like, most people, even including myself, like, I'm gonna say, oh, I'll just hang out with my boyfriend, he's not feeling well, like, but then there are people like, oh, well, what if your best friend was also sick? That's where I just feel like it depends on what you want. I think a lot of these questions, whether it's Vogue, whether it's whatever content creator you even see selling you some story about how you should live, like whether it's Tradwives, whether it's the girl boss people, like whoever it is, you have to learn to like actually just decide what you want for yourself, right? Because everyone is going to be giving you advice based off of what's worked for them. If there's someone that always wanted kids, always wanted to stay home and like that kind of vibe, like they're going to be like, oh my god, you should totally do this, it works for me, whatever. But like that's their personality, that's them, right? Like, girl, you got to figure out what's working for you. And that's where I think this entire Vogue conversation comes about, because so many girls, especially in their 20s, have realized that until you get to that point where you like do want to settle down, maybe you like move in with your boyfriend, whatever that looks like, your best friends are the people that are going to stay with you through that process of figuring out what the hell you want. And is that not a love story on its own? Like someone who loves you so much, so unconditionally, that they're willing to stand by you through all those phases. Like, I think that is romantic as hell in a very like platonic way, if that makes sense. And that's why I feel like articles like the ones we saw in Vogue come up and chat about this. And so if you were thinking about this in your head, I want you to like try this week to have a conversation with someone in your life about this, how they see friendship, because I feel like this genuinely opens up a really good communication door between your friends and yourself, and you really see where like what they prioritize, what they value, but like really understand like how they think about this, because I think it helps deepen your bonds, but also helps you understand, oh, that person got into a relationship and now they just like completely ghosted me, or maybe they're not talking as much because of them being in a relationship. Like, oh, well, like their values are just like this, and this is something that I should just never expect from them to begin with, because they were always like this, I just didn't see the signs. And in this corner of the internet, we know that we make our own rules in career, life, love, friendship, everything. Anyways, we're coming to an end of this episode, and something I want to do differently today is give you guys a homework, because I feel like I yap a lot, we have a lot of insights from our guests, but something that you would benefit from is having homework. So one thing I want you to do this week is to understand how much of an importance do you want your friends to have. Because the thing is, I feel like we're fed this idea of, oh, well, your boyfriend is obviously the most important, then of course you're going to prioritize only him. And so many girls I've noticed get into relationships and then just do not hang out with their friends, like at all. And the main thing is, well, I'm just so comfortable with him, he's my best friend, why would I hang out with anyone else, especially when it feels like other people are not as loyal? Which is honestly a fair thing to say. I really want you to journal about it and really think about where your actions are stemming from. Is it out of a place of fear? Is it out of, oh, I just really like it this way? Or is it because of a bad past experience? The next thing I want you to do is actually put yourself out there. So, going back to that thing that I hear from so many people, including you guys here, is again not feeling like you meet friends that are aligned. So, go outside because I feel like, especially post grad, it's very difficult to feel like you have that community when your friends are all dispersed into different cities, onto different things they want to do with their own lives. And finding people that are in your area becomes a bit of a challenge sometimes. And the way you can remedy that is literally by going to your local cafe, going to events nearby with things that you care about, a hobby, a sport, something like a new workout class, and literally just going up to people and yapping. Like, literally go up to people and start yapping. And I'm telling you, that is going to change your life because it's changed my life. I did this in college and I was like, I'm not going to be the girl that's unpopular, that no one talks to as much, and that has these negative experiences. I'm going to be an it girl. And guess what? In college, I would yap so much. I started modeling. I started doing well in all my classes. I literally bagged the internships I wanted. Like, I was literally thriving. And the thing is, that happened because I just started yapping, bro. Like, so many of my friends are people that I went up to in the cafeteria and said, hey, we should be friends. I'm Rucha. What's up? And I'm not saying you should do that as an adult, but I am saying go ahead and give them a compliment and do that at least like 2 times this week, or even like 2 times in the next 2 weeks, once a week. Do that and let me know, like put in the Spotify comments what you thought of that experience, how you liked it, because I feel like we're so scared of it. We're all holding ourselves back. But if we just stopped giving a fuck, I feel like it'll really change. Anyways, that's the end of this episode. I love you, cuties. I'll see you in the next one. And as always, make sure you go support the Substack. Leave a comment. Let me know what you liked and didn't like about this episode. And of course, subscribe, follow so I can keep growing this little corner on the internet and help you make your own rules with career, life, love, and friendship. Bye.